We are back in the garage. I cleaned her semi-recently, but she just sits here most of the time. Anyways, wanted to put together another video. And yes, I'm looking at the hood, in particularly at this angle, for a reason. Gonna be working on a little something today. Got the light ready to go. It's gonna be this little guys right here. Gonna be replacing the hood struts. These are not quite out, but they're on their way out. They're not the cheapest things to replace. Guys like a sweet shot of the engine bay as always. Not super cheap to replace, so I went ahead and got the GrimmSpeed ones. So we're going to be replacing that today. Replace/upgrade. Came with those little brackets, cool little stickers, all the hardware. Here are the nuts. I already kind of put them there. And should be a pretty straightforward install as long as I don't destroy something. But again, basically be taking these two off. Right over there, another one, both sides. And then just putting these little brackets together. But, oh, here's essentially the tools that we're gonna need. The instructions, somewhere back there. I know I printed them out like a boomer, but that's okay. Should be a 13 millimeter. 13 millimeter. Sorry, I'm doing this after work. My brain is just fried today. Sorry, my 12 viewers here. But all right, let's just get into it. I'm gonna start by getting this side loose first. I believe it's 10 millimeters, and then the one down here, that should be just a quick wrench right in there. All right, so per the instructions, we're going to be starting on the passenger side, which, that is correct, we're on that side. Sad I had to think about that for a moment. All right, first things first, we're going to take off the two 10 millimeter bolts, and we're going to kind of just let the bracket hang out. And according to the instructions, there should also be some rad. Also, these aren't on here very tight. I did not loosen these at all before the video, so just be mindful when you're tightening stuff back up. So again, that's a 10 millimeter. Don't go crazy on tightening anything, but we should have two little red washers, allegedly. I'm also kind of hoping this doesn't fall on me, so we'll see. And I do see the little red washers. I'll show you guys here in a sec. All right. Moment of truth is, well, one of these struts will hold the hood up. No, it will not. So, oh my gosh. Kind of played myself here, one-man team. There is those little red washers. So we're gonna just put that off to the side. What we're gonna do on the driver's side now is we're basically gonna take that bracket, just the top section, those two 10 millimeter bolts, and we're gonna put them on those bottom two holes there. So let me find a way to prop this. Give me a moment here. There we go. All right, let's do this side now. All right, pro tip here, get a buddy. This is not easy to do by yourself. But you can already see I mean, this is still using the factory one, so I mean, the fact that it's opening up that crazy wide is crazy. So All right, so we have the passenger side hanging out. We have now moved this side to what they call the service side, or the service holes. So again, it was right there. We just moved it up to basically get more clearance. You know, it's a Subaru. You're gonna have to hood up a lot. Wish I bought these sooner, honestly, but now that we have this side semi-stable, rope to the ceiling. Maybe that would have been smart. Anyways, now that we have this side like that, kind of holding everything up, now let's get back to this side. And I think now we can actually take this guy off and put the new one on. All right, so now, oh, this is a 1/2 inch. I believe we need a 12 millimeter. There we go. This one I did loosen, but again, they're not very tight at all. And according to GrimmSpeed, they're different thread sizes, like this side versus the side that gets put on the hood here. So just be mindful of that. Also, look at the orientation of the factory one. Basically, on the GrimmSpeed one, it's going to be flip-flopped. Let me get it so I'll show you guys. So factory one, the GrimmSpeed will actually be like this. So they call this like the skinny part. It's going to be on the bottom instead of like matching it. So again, FYI, but that one's just a 12 mil. Let's finish taking it out. Come on. Alrighty. And there are those little gaskets. We're going to reuse those. So let's build the bracket for the GrimmSpeed one now. All right. So again, here's the GrimmSpeed one. We're going to be using the quote unquote skinny end on this side. Again, the threads are different on this side versus this side. So make sure you are not going the opposite way, or you will cross thread some stuff. So FYI. And if you know me, I hate using power or anything, or like wrenches even, just initially. So just doing everything by hand, and again, it's going in pretty nicely. So cool, cool. And again, this one will be a 13 millimeter. And again, well, I don't know if Tecton, maybe their tolerances are a little looser, but a 1/2 inch will work here too for me. Jesus. Sorry. Again, 13 should do it. Now, I do have skinny wrenches too in case I need to. But honestly, this one's gonna be just fine. If you need some skinny wrenches, I don't think you will unless your wrench is like really fat. But again, this one did the job, no problem. I have these like Husky, look at the difference here. Skinny wrenches if you need them, but I did not use them. So there's that. Again, just snug for, honestly, that's snug enough. I'm cool with that. Alrighty, now got the bracket put together. This will be the new one. There's the red washers, all new hardware, bracket obviously from GrimmSpeed. Orientation is going to be like this, with this hole down here facing the bottom. And again, the hardware is nice because they did keep it metric. So it looks like it's still two 10 millimeters. This time we're going to use those same mounting holes at the top. And again, try not to cross thread anything there. right, so there's the bracket now. I'll save you guys some misery. When you're tightening this, go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Again, call me crazy. I don't want to cross thread anything. Also, the hardware that it came with definitely looks nicer than the Subaru stuff. I felt like I was almost gonna not cross thread, but like round out the top. So shout out to GrimmSpeed there. Okay, so we're good there. What do I need here? I need a nut. Should be, sorry, come back to camera here in a sec. 13 millimeter / ½ inch. Again, comes with the hardware as well. Now we want to make sure that ensure that the ball on the strut is on the outside of the bracket shown. So we want to face away, so basically backwards of where I have it there. So like that, facing the outside of the vehicle. Okay. Again, if you got the orientation correctly, shouldn't cross thread anything. So I believe those are both 13 millimeter. I'm gonna use the thin wrench on this side. Let's see. There we go. Ta-da. Gonna just hit the bottom one more time. So be this way. I don't know, it's pretty snug. Is that normal? All right, so there you have it. I'm going to just go ahead and do the other side off camera real quick, but that's pretty much how it is. There's orientation. There's the bottom right there. And again, skinny side towards the bottom. All right, let me put this side on, and then we'll do a quick little demo, little test. But again, just looking at the orientation there, basically, like that is so much more room. Like the hood's open way more. So it's gonna be really nice, but let me finish out this side here. All right, let's see, moment of truth here. Oh my gosh, almost feels weird to let the hood go up that much. Well, there it is. I hope the camera's capturing it, but it is, like in person. Here, let me try to do this. It's pretty wild. It's significant when you're up here in person doing it. So just made sure I tightened everything here one more time. Again, nothing crazy. But there you have it. Let's get this angle one more time because I like it. Yeah, that is wild. Even just working on like this side, like you can get this stuff way easier versus having the hood, you know, just like right in your face. So, there you go. We're gonna call it. There's the old stuff. We'll gotta put all that stuff away. That is nice. I like that. So there you go. If you gotta replace the hood struts, might as well do a quick upgrade. You can do it by yourself. Get a buddy if you have one. I have no friends, so there you go. But we are all done in the garage. It's 108. So toasty in here. There you go. Quick shot of the STI. Cool. We are all done. Till the next one. See ya.